Hi everyone, welcome back to the Zachary Team channel. I'm Gabriel Zachary, and together with my wife we are the Zachary Team, San Antonio's realtor couple. We make all sorts of videos about real estate for buyers, sellers, and even real estate agents. So if you like videos like this, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave us some comments. Today we're going to be talking about the home buying process for new home buyers in 5 easy steps. Make sure you watch all the way till the end because I'm going to be giving some really good tips and advice for home buyers. Awesome. So you're thinking about buying a home. This is amazing and it shouldn't be so hard. This should be an amazing experience for you, and hopefully watching this video and the 5 steps that I'm about to go into, it's going to make it super easy for you. Let's get into it with step number 1. Research. Research will help you relax. You'll get to know the market. You'll get to know what to expect. So talk to people that you trust. Talk to professionals or family members, people who just did it recently. Get to know the market a little bit. Ask about the rates. How is the market? Is it a seller's market? Is it a buyer's market? And if you're interested in knowing the difference between the two, make sure you watch the video I made about what a seller's market is. Get to know a little bit about different areas in the city that you're interested in. Depending on your needs, you might have kids, so schools might be important to you. You might be a traveler, and because of your work, you travel a lot, so you might want to be close to the airport. Familiarize yourself with the city and the different areas that you would like to live in, and this way you can focus a little bit whether you want to live south side, north side, west side, which area you want to live in. Also, we make videos for San Antonio based on zip code, and we give a lot of information about that. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you check videos that we make somewhere. It's gonna be popping up anywhere here. So that's the first step. Another thing to keep in mind is the difference between previously owned homes and new builds. There's a huge difference between the two. Some advantages for this one, some advantages for that one. So familiarize yourself as well with the difference between the two and see which one works best for you. Number 2, preparation. With such a big purchase, you need to give yourself a little bit of time, at least 3 months from the time that you start your search until your move-in date. Keep in mind 3 things: your financial standing, your credit score, and a plan. For your financial standing, you will need a little bit of money on the side, so start saving or put some money on the side that you don't touch. You will need that money for the closing costs, the down payment, and miscellaneous items that will pop up, such as fixing things in the new house, or furniture, or movers, etc. For the down payment, it's going to be either 0 if you're a veteran, 3% of FHA, 20% or more if conventional. So do your math, and that's the money that you will need to keep on site. The closing cost is usually based on the total price of the house, so that's something that you should consult or you'll figure out as you go, but keep a little bit of money on the side for that as well. Next thing is credit score. If your credit score is 670 and up, there's nothing for you to worry about. You're probably going to get a good deal and a good rate. If it's anywhere between 620 and 670, you will probably find deals, but it might not be the best rates possible or out there. Below 620, you definitely need credit repair, and that would be something that we highly recommend for you to look into. And credit repair can be anywhere between $300 to $700 and can take between 1 to 6 months in order for your credit to pick up. Check with your landlord if you have one, or go ahead and start creating a plan backwards from the move-in date that you want to move in, and see everything that needs to be done and when it needs to be done, and go ahead and put it on a planner. If you're moving from out of state, when do you need to start packing? When do you need to start researching an item? If you have a good plan, you cannot fail. Step number 3, get pre-approved. What pre-approval is a document that says that a lender is willing to give you a certain amount of money, and this makes you a legitimate buyer. So when you're putting an offer or talking to seller and you give them the pre-approval, they take you seriously. Without that piece of paper, no one will take you seriously. So once you're ready and you are ready to go, your credit score is good, you have money on the side, start shopping for lenders. We highly recommend working with local lenders over online lenders. Online lenders you might get your pre-approval online very easily, but a lot of problems might come into play later. With local lenders, you can reach them, you can talk to them, you can get to know them. They're available during weekends. They're way more reliable, and they can be the difference between getting your dream home or losing your dream home. Another thing that pre-approval helps you with is it lets you know exactly how much you can afford. Without that, you can be going over budget or you can be going under budget when you're doing your home search. And once you reach the point where you can get the pre-approval, you might realize that, hey, all the search that you've done was completely pointless because it was way over your budget, or maybe you can afford way more. You will never know until you get the pre-approval. Once you get the pre-approval, you know exactly what to search for and what budget to search within. Step number 4, you can finally do your home search. So step number 4 is home search. You can go on websites like Zillow or Redfin and start looking at all of those beautiful potential homes that can be your home at some point. Just keep in mind one thing, that a lot of these websites such as Zillow or Redfin are not always up to date. So make sure that you give them a call or give the realtor or the home seller a call and ask them if the home is still available and when is the best time for you to see it. Otherwise, you might get your hopes up and then realize when you do contact them that the house is not available anymore. Another really cool trick that you can do with a lot of these websites is create an alert. You can create an account and set up an alert for them to send you emails or messages once a home with your criteria appears on the market. Step number 5, put an offer. Awesome, you've done everything so far. You're ready to buy your dream home. You found your dream home. Go ahead and put an offer in, and hopefully it's going to get accepted and you're going to be able to move into your dream home ASAP. These are the 5 steps. Thank you for watching. But now, if you remember, I promised I'm going to be sharing something very important that not a lot of people know towards the end. And that thing is that if you work with a realtor as a buyer, you don't pay anything to a realtor, and the realtor can help you through the whole process from the beginning till the end. For example, they can help prep you and give you a lot of information about the market and the areas that you're interested in. They can help you prepare through their connections with loan officers or credit repair people or contractors. They can help you get really good deals and put you on the right track. They can also get the pre-approval done for you or point you in the right direction to get your pre-approval done. Finally, and a very important one is they have access to the MLS, which is the multiple listing services. Sites like Zillow or Redfin or all of these websites, they get their information from the MLS. The MLS is always up to date, and realtors have direct access to the MLS. So anything that the realtor is going to send you is going to be for sure available and based on your criteria, what you're searching for, versus you having to go on Zillow or Redfin and get bombarded with a lot of emails and a lot of people calling you, trying to sell you something, and so on. A realtor can protect you from all of that. And finally, and the most important part, which is the 5th part, putting in an offer. This is the most critical part that a realtor can help you with, because negotiation and writing up the offer and knowing the value of the home is something that is not as easy as it sounds, and realtors are professionals who do it all the time and they are very skilled at it. You need to know what kind of offer to put in, and to do that you need to do a comparative market analysis or a CMA in order to know offer to put in. Make sure it's not too high or too low. If it's too low, it's not going to get accepted. If it's too high, you might end up with a house that you've paid too much for and it's not valued at that price, so your loan might not go in. A lot of things might happen wrong, right? And if you're working with a realtor, they will help you with all of that. And the cool thing is, you don't pay anything. As a buyer, you don't pay the realtor, the seller does. So there's really no downside of working with a realtor. They'll do all of that for you for free. So we hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you learned something. Whether you want to work with a realtor or not, make sure at least you're working with a lawyer, especially towards the contract part, because this can get really complicated. If you have any questions, please make sure that you leave a comment below. We would be more than happy to answer any questions. We always answer every single comment that we get personally. Finally, if you like the video, please give us a like. It helps a lot, and it helps us make more videos like this. If you want us to make different kind of videos about different topics, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and do all of the other things. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Good luck with your search. Give us a call if you want us to represent you. We love you. Bye.